Afghanistan, a nation where ancient traditions and strict interpretations of Sharia law dictate the life of its women. These rules, enforced by the Taliban and deeply ingrained in the fabric of society, impose a large number of restrictions on women's freedoms and rights. Number 1. Strict dress code. Under Taliban rule, Afghan women are required to adhere to a strict dress code, often wearing burqas that cover their entire bodies, leaving only their eyes visible. Deviation from this attire can result in punishment or public shaming. Number 2. Limited access to education. Despite international efforts to promote education, Afghan girls face significant barriers to access schooling under Taliban rule. Many schools for girls have been shut down, depriving them for their right to education. Number 3. Restrictions on mobility. Under Taliban rule, women are often forbidden from traveling outside their homes without a male guardian accompanying them. This restriction severely limits their ability to move freely and participate in public life. Number 4. Prohibition on working outside the home. Taliban ideology traditionally assigns women to domestic roles, discouraging them from seeking employment outside their homes. Women who do work outside the home may face harassment or punishment. Number 5. Ban on interacting with unrelated men. Under Taliban rule, strict gender segregation is enforced, prohibiting interactions between unrelated men and women in public spaces. This rule extends to workplaces, schools, and even healthcare settings. Number 6. Enforcement of stone pelting for adultery. In a shocking display of brutality, the Taliban have recently announced the enforcement of stone pelting as a punishment for adultery. This medieval practice poses a grave threat to lives and dignities of Afghan women. As the world bears witness to the oppressive rules imposed on Afghan women under Taliban law, it is imperative to stand in solidarity with them and advocate for their rights and freedoms. Together, we must strive to create a future where all women can live without fear and oppression.